Yo, sorry in advance, this tutorial is going to be a mess. I'm a mess. This existence is a mess. Priming with MAC Ceramizer, this shit is bomb. The moisture, the grip, hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and niacinamide, all this shit our skin loves, bitch. Pump of Makeup Forever HD foundation, bounce that shit on, pat, pat, pat. If I see you swipe and drag, you'll be swiped to left and dragged. Do not. Also do it more gentle than me. I'm just very aggressive today. For my glow vast forehead, I keep it light in the middle with the same foundation, but the outskirts, I use a slightly deeper foundation. Damn, where does the forehead end and the head actually start? My forehead's so enlarged, bro. Covering redness above my lip and this fucking pimple on my nose. I don't have the patience today, honestly. I give up on these pimples. They're literally trying to ruin my life. Okay, so really great product. Makeup Forever Powder Foundation. Great coverage, smooth and blurring finish. This will make you believe in powder foundation occur. Here I am realizing I forgot to add concealer under my eyes. Me at this big age, I'm an artiste, man, come on, you're making me look bad. Using a small fluffy brush to lightly buff the concealer and praying it doesn't clash with the powder and make it patchy. This look has that 2000s thin brow that we all be fucking with right now. My brows are very miserable. I'm trying my best, but doing the worst. Drawing a thin line and thinning it as much as I'm capable of with concealer. You see that patch of hair? I'm considering just tweezing it off, but I won't. For contour, using the top of my ear to the corner of my mouth as directional guidance, just patting that with this massive flattish brush, then to the forehead to try to find where it does actually end and it begins. Blending, patting. Draw a little V for vengeance on the tip of my little big nosy with a shadow brush, adding contour from my brow to the top of my nose, but not the middle because that kind of makes me look like Squidward. Very little product, I'm just adding as I go to layer, and with a smaller brush and deeper shade, giving V again and blending. Adding a little light concealer on the tip and also the bridge of my nose for highlight. It slims and brings it forward. Foundation powder to carve that all out and slim again, just right next to the contour lines and all the way down to the bottom lining next to the tip. Eye primer, don't skip it. If you got oily ass lids like me, it'll gather gunk and crease. I am living misery right now, but we're not going to look the part. Hide it. The powder foundation we used, sweep that on the lids for an even application for eyeshadow. Just do it, you'll see the difference. Okay, so Miss Frankie Thang used a periwinkle shade before applying straight with white shadow, and it gives dimension, some za to the white, some cute undertones, so let's do that. All over the lid, then straight on with the white. All over the lid again. Take a small pointed blending brush and focus that same white in the inner corner. Pack that shit in. Keep it tight in the inner corner, hugging slightly just below. Let it create some glow. Next, we're tight lining, top and bottom waterline. Voids that gap between lash line and lashes, making it blend together more seamlessly. Kohl liner and lightly blend that out with a tiny compact smudging brush. I like to stretch the skin so that it creates a smoother canvas to smudge the liner. If you don't do this, sometimes it can snag or get caught with the skin. Now taking some black eyeshadow just to set it. Take your most thin ass liquid liner, like as thin as your patience. We're going to go in with the lining design now. Original look didn't have this design, but I was in a silly goofy mood and wanted to make it harder for myself, so here we are. Follow the reference. We're going to create small, slow strokes at a time. You can place your palm to your face for some balance, or sometimes what I like to do is grip that drawing hand with my other hand for more control as well. Try many different angles to see which hold is more comfortable for you to draw. It may feel silly, but it's totally fine, I promise. Oh my god, that's not even. I don't deserve to live. Reinforcing that shadow with more white. Using some face gems for a faux brow piercing. Lashes, I love lashes like this. Just lengthens as fuck at the ends, giving sultry. First, just adding mascara to the bottom lash. I need assistance today. Then gluing on falsies, drawing with lash liner adhesive, best invention. Wiggling those lashes in. Some bouncy blush, adding it to the apples of my cheeks, forehead, and chin to bring the color back to my soulless being right now. The cool trick with this look is with the shadow. Lining the lips and then putting gloss over it. The shadow is supposed to melt into the lines of your lips. Because I didn't use straight black, it wasn't as obvious, so I took some black and tried to manipulate the pigment into the lines with a very thin brush, but it's better if you just go in with the straight up black, so do that instead. Okay, mid-purr. Like and subscribe, I appreciate you, bye!